What happened to your account? Copyright?
Fucking Southeastern. Let me get the brand new channel, so I don't want to get any potential for monetization out the window too quick, so this may get cut and put further back for, you know, YouTube. But fuck Southeastern, bunch of cowards. You get hacked, and then your answer to that is, let's shut down people who are still, you know, using their CELU addresses. Bunch of fucking pussies.
Didn't you graduate, like...
It's not important. I'm an alumni. It seems like those type of services should be open for alumni as well. I mean, aren't I part of the family? I thought, you know, that was, you were supposed to make your, you know...
Yeah, you're only part of the family if you graduate and then come back with money.
Yeah, fuck you, Southeast. Welcome back to a new episode of Trailer Trash Talk's Hurricane League Fantasy Talk on our new channel for reasons we'll get into later. We didn't get our episode in last week because of a little fucking gust of wind.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the channel being the channel and everything. So yeah, the Hurricane League was delayed because of a hurricane. Hurricane Francine, barely a storm.
She was a bitch.
Kind of a cold-hearted blank. Messed up my weekend a little bit, but, you know, what you gonna do? We're back. Power's back. Should have been back sooner.
Yeah, power is just back.
We ain't even gonna go there.
And yeah, all right. Well, I guess let's go ahead and get into it. What you got for us, Justin?
All right. So jumping right in, we're in week 2. So I guess let's recap week 1 a little bit since we didn't get into that. Unfortunately, I know people in the comments are going to point this out if I don't. I lost last week. Morgan had his game of the season, week 1 of the season. Congratulations, Morgan. Go screw yourself. You're not doing that again this year.
Hold on. Let me pause real quick. Did you have some type of enlightening? What the fuck's going on here? Go screw yourself? There was something else just a minute ago where I think you self-bleeped. What? The kids aren't in here. What's going on?
I thought we were trying to avoid, like, demonetization too early.
With the point, as of now, this channel that I have not yet created has 0 subscribers, so I don't think we're in any danger of being monetized at this point. So I think we're free to you know, go fuck YouTube, you know? Like,
Morgan, you shit-stained fuck monkey bastard. Not gonna do it again the rest of the season.
there we go.
Eat shit and die. We love you, man.
See, that's what people are used to from this channel. We can't get off-brand.
It's true.
Alright, so Morgan, according to you, had his game of the year last week.
Indeed, Morgan, #1 in overall points, week 1, with 169.54 points. Just a hair over 30 points more than our second place point total winner. That would be you, actually, in the #2 slot, week 1, with 139.48. Just a cunt hair more than the Bald Wonder. Literally a half a point. Brian, 3rd place with 138.96. And Blake, #4 in the point total, and our first loser who had, you know, a not shitty score in week 1. 135.78, still a loser. had what I thought was a very respectable 131.3. Still lost, but again, playing against Morgan, who had, just the football gods jizzing all over his point totals. Jordan coming in 6th place. Not great. Didn't hit the 130s, Jordan. 126.92.
Whoa, so 126.92 is not great, but your 131 something is very respectable.
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Look, I'm saying 130 is like the cutoff. While, not as many points as me, congratulations on your victory, Jordan. Mitchell, really not good. 110.96, and that loss week 1 reflects that point total not being a good one. 110. Still not a low enough score to get him in last place. Unfortunately, I had nothing to do with this, but last place week 1 will go to the Ginger Wonder, Dusty, with 104.32. Fucking Christ, man. That one was hard to read. Like, that's just not good at all.
I just want to back up real quick. Mitchell, we all but fucking begged you to not take Burrow and Chase again. And yet here you are chasing the stack, and what's that got you? It looks like 0-2 so far. So, I don't even know what to say. I mean...
well, talking about 0-2, I guess we can jump ahead to the current week 2. We'll jump around just a little bit here. Yeah, Mitchell, you're in the. You made it to the top 4, but there's a 10-point margin between. At least 10 points between the rest of us, man. Like, you are barely making the top 4 in your points total right now.
What's his point total?
107.
Is he done for the week?
No, this is just as of 15 minutes ago when I ran through the scoreboard and wrote this down.
So what does he have left? Like, how many... Oh, I could probably find it for you.
I was going to say, your phone's going to be faster.
He just has Devonta Smith, but, dude, and he took the fucking, who is it, Jawan Johnson or whoever, the tight end from New Orleans again, and again gives him 0 points. What's it called where you do the same shit again and again and expect a different outcome? What am I thinking of here?
Insanity. I'm pretty sure that one was Insanity.
Holy shit, Mitchell. He's got Devontae Smith. However, they're going to be without A.J. Brown tomorrow night, so that should be a boost for Devontae Smith. You could also see, Saquon and Goddard eat up some of those. So either way, I don't think he's getting, the 64 points he would need according to projections to avoid losing this week. So he's looking at 0-2. Oh, his kicker still has a go-to. I'm sorry. So maybe 60 points between Devontae Smith and your kicker is possible.
There's
been a few kickers scoring 20 points.
I was going to say, the fucking Dallas kicker has been like the MVP 2 weeks running now.
Yeah, 20-something last week, 17 this week. Although their defense certainly came back down to earth. They gave Morgan 20-something last week, gave him -1 today.
Yep. That's back to reality.
So let's see, where else were we? What else you got for we? Yeah, we were just...
So as of, again, 15-20 minutes ago when I started all of this, we're going to jump to the top of the leaderboard now, go down in our rankings. Brian, congratulations. You are currently point leader week 2, 147.92. That's good, but watch out because Dusty, in a dramatic turnabout from week 1, is our number 2 point total leader right now. 142.9, so a mere 5 points away from Brian. Sadly, in a pretty good turnabout from, again, week 1, I am the number 3 point lead. There's a dramatic drop between the first 2 slots, however, I freely admit that. Number 3 with 117.9, current league champion, reigning badass, etc., etc. Then Mitchell in a really sad number 4 spot, again, just touching on that, 107.12. Barely edging you out in week 2, Moss, 106.56. And again, neck and neck with Jordan, 102.68. However, Jordan, I don't think you're going to pull this off again week 3. I forget which one of your guys blew it up this week, but he's probably not doing that again. And then, and I know they still have people left to play. They still have chances to improve their scores. Morgan at number 7 with 91.6. Again, bottom just fell out from under in week 2. His only saving grace is the dumpster fire that is Blake's team right now, with 70.76 points and 2 guys left to go, Blake. It was nice getting the win this week. Appreciate you, being there for me. Better luck week 3.
I just want to point out that as of right now, the projections for you and Blake's game is you 117 and him 111. Mm-hmm. That is, I mean, you're talking pretty confidently. He has the feature back for one team, and who you could argue has been the most productive receiver, especially on a scoring basis, for another team. You seem very confident. Perhaps a little too confident.
I mean, are they playing tonight or tomorrow?
One of them, the receiver, is going to start here in about 25 minutes. The running back is tomorrow.
Alright, well, tomorrow I might be worried, but as of right now, lick my balls, take that L, Blake.
And I guess, go ahead and add in that, I'm playing Jordan this week, and he probably feels pretty good right about now with fucking Marvin Harrison's piece of shit, allegedly felonious. I mean, I don't think he's done anything, but he has some issue right now with some autograph company. He's the only only rookie in the league that you can't buy his jersey right now. Only first round pick, but you can't buy his jersey because he has some legal dispute with, and his father was allegedly involved with shooting someone at a car wash, either towards the end or after his playing days. So,
is he from around here? That sounds like a local boy.
Miami.
I mean,
Miami.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
I also guess, to be transparent, it's fair to say that I'm a little salty that Jordan picked him and I didn't, because I had him in my sights for the next time around and Jordan picked him up. With that being said, I bet you feel pretty good with the 29 points from him. I'd like to point out that it's much like your team's performance. It looked good at first, but that's all he did. He got literally 0 after those first 4 catches. And look, 4 catches, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, nothing to sneeze at. But too little, too late. Enjoy the thought that you may get a victory while it lasts, but Drake London's going to shock some. I'm going out here on a limb because he's been absolutely pathetic up to this point last season and this season. Drake London's going to fucking shock some people tomorrow night. Have Jordan in tears. And Nico tonight's going to do his thing. I mean, he's going to get at least 100 yards. So I'm still very confident, despite the little glimmer of hope from Harrison.
Thumb through there. Let's go ahead and highlight, I guess, I mean, he's going to be the player of the week. Let's be real. Nobody's fucking topping this. Who's got Kamara on their team? What homer
Who do you think? Who do you think? The bald wonder. Charles Xavier himself.
All right, I wasn't sure. It was either him or Mitchell. But no.
If Mitchell had Kamara on his team, he wouldn't be 0-2 right now.
I was about to say, no, Mitchell doesn't have enough luck to have picked that particular Saints player to be on his team. He only got the shitty ones. I'm not hating. Look at your scoreboard. Like, the facts speak for themselves.
Justin's fucking on fire right now. What else you got for us?
Alright, so again, yeah, congratulations, Brian. I hope you have testicular torsion in the near future.
Oh shit, I wouldn't wish that on about anybody, I don't think.
So
pretty fucked up.
On this day, since I've apparently got us on the subject of injuries, we'll run through the injury report real quick.
Yeah, let's have some medical talk with Leatherhead guy.
Alright, so as of, again, 15-20 minutes ago, while I was waiting for, little Stank to get the cords plugged into the right things, rostered players who are out this week in our league: Love, Mostert, Antonio Brown, Kenneth Walker, K. Walker III, Brooks, Chubb, and Higgins out. Unfortunately for my co-host here, that brings us to also not out, but our first IR player, McCaffrey. I want
to point out somebody had the foresight to pick up his backup, however, who's been filling in quite admirably.
That was a good call. That was a good call. Do we have an over-under on when your first-round pick will be returning?
He's going to come back in week 6 to 8, fucking recharge, juiced up, fucking fresh HGH, whatever he needs to do, I'm in favor of, but ready for that playoff push.
And so he'll be back just in time to save you from the shit bowl. Good to know.
Hey, I've made it a trend. Even if I start out on a 6-game losing streak, I have the possibility of making it in the playoffs. I mean,
I think that says more to do to the quality of the other members of this league.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but that also says that I can fucking do better than these shitbirds.
Yeah, that is true. Then we have Ingram, Keenan Allen, and Njoku, who are out. And I don't remember who picked him up. I do remember telling them to get fucked in the draft. Nakua, who is already on IR almost as fast as McCaffrey. And astonishingly, Tua, still not on IR despite, again...
Hey man, it's just a stinger.
How much head trauma can this guy take?
His back locked up. That's why his arms did this. I mean, that wasn't even a concussion. I need to stop playing.
So the classic, brain injury, spinal, whatever.
Nah, man, you ever get a knot in your back and you're like,
Yeah, but that usually doesn't involve the rest of you stiffening up and twitching.
Nah, man, he was twitching because his back hurt really bad and he was amped up.
Yes, I'm sure his back did hurt.
They need to let Tua play next week. I mean, he's happy to sacrifice his long-term health for millions of dollars a year. Let's go.
I mean, as long as he's cool with it, it is his choice. It's his choice. I'm fine with it.
On a real level, I'm kind of pissed off with the amount of people this week that are like, Tua should retire. Tua has he's not built for professional football. Fuck, that's his choice.
He's absolutely built for professional football. It's just, he's not going to be fit for the nursing home afterwards. Like,
you know what?
He's going to need he's going to need more than just the regular home health aid. That's all I'm saying.
Hot take, but I'm kind of against the idea that if they have to be evaluated for a concussion, they're out the rest of the game. I mean, I think that even if they have a concussion, if it's not something, I mean, they have mild concussions, you know?
Yeah.
You just have a little concussion, it should be up to the player. Yeah, they know the long-term
make sure they're not bleeding
ramifications. They
from
get
the
enough
ears.
leaflets, I'm sure, that they've, had the opportunity to find out what CTE is. They see Antonio Brown in real time. They have all the information available to them. If they still want to play, fucking let them play, Kind of akin to the idea that a lot of people want some baseball to bring back steroids, Let people juice if they want to juice. They know what could potentially happen. Let them juice.
Two things real quick since you brought the name up. I mean, if we're being charitable, we could attribute some of Antonio Brown's the shit, because I can't think of another word for it than shit, that pours forth from his mouth every time a camera or a microphone comes within 10 feet of him. Like, it'd be nice if we could blame that on head trauma, but I think that's just him being a loudmouthed, anyway.
First of all, AB says some pretty funny shit on Twitter. I mean, he says some funny fucking shit on Twitter. Might be controversial, but he says some funny shit on Twitter. Secondly, he wasn't like this until Vontaze Perfect tried to take his head off. We've all seen the video. There's one particular play where AB went from Antonio Brown to AB, which he has been in character as since then. He fucking talks differently, he dresses differently, it's crazy. But, yeah, no, he says some funny shit, though. I guess that's it, I mean...
Yeah, ignorance is very often amusing, so I can see that.
But, generally speaking, quarterbacks aren't open to the type of hit that AB was that really jacked his shit up. The hit Tua took really wasn't that hard of a hit, which is going to feed into some people saying, oh, you should retire, but it wasn't that hard of a hit. What that says is the motherfucker needs to slide instead of trying to run his head into other players, because obviously he's had a history of head injuries. Let's slide, asshole. Now you're fucking up people that have Tyreek Hill and Devin Achane on their roster. Not to sound insensitive. Get better to him, please.
Especially for David Achane's sake, I'm
Devin
sure.
Achane.
Yeah, Devin.
No, realistically, probably more so for Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, but... let's see. Was that everything you had?
Pretty much, other than, again, my random notes being... So, notes from the draft. Shall call back to that. Mitchell stupid, Morgan lucky, and as much as I hate to fucking say it, Brian looks like he's got a pretty solid team right now.
How is Morgan lucky?
He beat me week 1.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, he's got a fairly solid team. I don't expect Saquon to do what he did last week with the 3 touchdowns. Ramondre Stevenson looks like he's been pretty fucking solid, so 26 and 21 points, so that's a sneaky good pick. 61st pick. Ayuk hadn't been too much so far. You got Jamison Williams off of fucking waivers. Had I really thought about waivers, I would have done that, but I wasn't sure if my IR slots were going to prevent that from happening. That's an ugly motherfucker right there. Holy shit.
I think it's the braids.
Nah, dude, it's the face.
I mean,
look
face
how long his face is. Like, I don't know, dude. Maybe it's the breeze.
He's got a skinny guy's face on, like, a thick dude's body. Like, the neck is broader than his face is.
I still think you might be in trouble, dude. I mean, I'm not saying that you're losing, but BJ and Robinson could very easily put up 25 points. Diggs could also put up, you know, anywhere from 15 to 25 points and wouldn't shock me. What did he do week 1? 21 points week 1. What did Bijan do? I don't think 19. He was great. 19, and that was on a very poor performance. So,
yeah. So if they did that again,
if they did, no, you're right. If they have a poor performance again, you're probably safe. I just think you're a little. I don't know. I'm going to be interested to see what happens. It's going to start here in a few minutes. Let's see, anything else from the draft? Yeah, again, the thing that really stood out to me was fucking Mitchell repeating history, I believe. I guess I kind of still can't believe it. And I guess the answer, Mitchell, is yes. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow could be that bad again, it looks like. That seems to be the answer thus far. I mean, shit. Blake, I didn't look at his roster, honestly, before, but he must have a kind of shitty team, I would assume.
It's not fantastic. I mean, Blake is kind of like Mitchell. He manages to pick, like, the most underperforming Saints players on the team. You know, like Dobbins or Ridley or Robinson. Any of those guys would have been a better call than Olave.
Well, I thought Olave had a decent game. What did he finish with?
12.8. So not bad, you know, but that. Not good at all. That's not the kind of numbers you see from your wide receiver when you win a game.
Right. I guess with that, a lot of these matchups are already determined, but I think me and Jordan and you and Blake are really the ones to keep watching. So,
Yep.
I think both of those won't be fully determined until tomorrow night, so be interesting to see what happens with those, although I think I know.
Yeah, Mitchell's got 2 people left to play, but Dusty's got his quarterback left to go, and he's already got a 40-point lead on Mitchell, so don't think, Dusty, congratulations. Brian, congratulations. And yeah, I guess you and Jordan, me and Blake are still kind of up in the air. We'll see how it goes.
We shall see how it goes. And let's make sure everybody goes ahead and likes, subscribes to the new channel so you can get fucking videos and shit.
Yeah, comment for the algorithm.
And we're gonna be, or I'm gonna try and. I think the other videos might be lost to the YouTube. I mean, they're still on the other channel, but I don't know if that shit's going to be up forever or if they're going to deactivate it at some point. I don't know how that works. But as of now, it's still there. So, yeah, we've got some history we can enjoy there until it's gone. But anyway, we will, I guess, hopefully be back here maybe within the next week, maybe get an actual preview video out by this next weekend. But I guess good luck to those still playing except Jordan, he, and I guess the rest of you as well can all suck my dick.